Hey, Chad. How are y'all doing today?
Hey, Chad.
How y'all doing on this good old Friday?
How y'all doing on this good
It's a
old
beautiful
Friday?
day out here in New York. It ain't
How y'all doing on
it
this?
ain't
It's a
cold.
beautiful
It ain't
day out
hot,
here.
but it's nice.
It ain't cold. It ain't
How
hot,
you
but
guys
it's
is
nice.
feeling? How's y'all Friday going?
How you guys is feeling? How's y'all Friday going?
So I got some things that I want to talk about that I'm seeing and hearing on this good old internet on this good old Friday. But while I'm waiting for some people to come on in, do you still hear an echo, Cindy? I had my phone playing. I just turned it down. I think that's what you was hearing. So hey Cindy, hey Natasha, Vanita. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I said it wrong. Renee, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hit the like button. Hey Love is Beauty. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Y'all, I want to get on Tareen and Sean Davy Way. Honey, I want to get into some things. I couldn't even listen to his whole little thing. I told you I get 10 minutes and then no, I can't do no more than that. I just go listen to what his delusional self had to say. Hey, Cher. And then I just, I get on out. I don't give him too much. I don't give him too much. But honey. Delusion is something. That dude is something is really wrong with him. Something is really wrong with him. Hey everyone coming in. Hey Kelsey. Hey Yolanda. Y'all hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me on this good old Friday. What y'all doing today besides on the internet? Me, I'm not doing nothing, y'all. I'm just here chatting with y'all. I'm not doing nothing. And I was off today. And I ain't doing nothing. I was deciding, should I go live? Should I not? Should I go live? Should I not? Then I said, you know what, y'all, let me go live. Let me kick it with my crew for a little bit. Hey, Just Me. Hey, Tamara. So let me kick it. Let me kick it with y'all for a little bit. Y'all see, what's this girl's name? Y'all know I'm always brain freeze. Um, Nevaeh. Sorry, y'all. Y'all see she out here looking like Jaden? Y'all seen her black wig with the bang? Out here looking like Jaden's twin? I wouldn't have even played myself and did that. I don't know if Blueface told her to do that or she just did that on her own. But I would not have not played myself. If I even wanted to put a wig and went black, I definitely wouldn't have did the long length like Jaden and had a bang. It might have been a ponytail, a side part, middle part, anything other than a bang to look like Jaden. Hey Candace, anything to look like Jaden. Why would you want any knowing that maybe you know what? Maybe that was the plan, right? Because between her, Jaden, Blue, Carlissa, they all have their little schemes to get the internet talking. So maybe she did that on purpose to get us talking. But you looking crazy in these streets. Like you been looking crazy in the internet streets. Like been. While he out here, you laughing and with your big pop-eye eyes. Hey, Desiree. And with your big, hey, Jamie, with your big pop-eye eyes. Just me, hey. Thinking Blue all in love with you. And when he finished with you, he kick you out and bring another female in. And whether it's just for content or not, she always get kicked out. He ain't even saying, yo, Nevaeh, go up in the room while I'm having my content. He kicks her all the way out. So you look like a whole dummy on the internet, pouncing his stomach, rubbing his stomach to show like who cares you pregnant by him? I don't, cause that ain't no prize for me. But hey, if you think you got a prize, honey, if you think that he gonna change, honey, I don't know. I don't know. But oh man. Yeah, but you out here looking crazy right now. You looking crazy. But hey y'all, I wanna talk about Sean Davy Way and Terrain, guys. Want to talk about that. I want to touch on that, but I'm trying to give myself 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Because I think you can't curse before 10 minutes. And y'all know I don't get up here and I don't be cursing. I ain't going to say I don't curse, but I don't get on YouTube and curse and show I don't do all of that. But I got some things to say. I got some things to say, y'all. And it ain't nice. It ain't nice. And I'll say, like I always tell y'all, who needs family? With family like Chrisean's, who need enemies? With family like hers, who needs enemies? And the poor girl went live, or she did her Snapchat little video. She did her Snapchat video saying that the little sleeve that you wear when you play football. She was like, I'm gonna put it on this arm because my other arm, all my siblings is over there. Family first. She ain't even want to cover up their names with the sleeve because she still love her siblings. Meanwhile, her sibling over there giving Chrisean, I mean, over there giving Sean Davy Way attention. Now you all over the internet. Maybe that's what she wanted too. Maybe that's what she wanted too. I ain't see it on the internet. I saw it on his page, on his live. I seen it on his live. The delusional stalker dude. And it's like, I really had enough of him. I had enough of her family. I really did. Y'all, welcome everybody that's coming in. If you ain't hit the like button, please hit the like button for me, please. But I want to say this because I'm past 10 minutes, right? I want to say this. Terrain, you bitch. You bitch. And there's no other name to call you but a bitch. I don't care how much you and your sister might not be talking. But to pen a comment of the dude, of the little girl, because he a little girl. He ain't even a dude. He ain't even a grown man. I ain't gonna give him, because he wanna be one of us so bad, but I'm gonna call him a little girl. Cause I ain't gonna go too crazy with my curse words. I'm gonna dumb it down, so I'm gonna just be replacing stuff. But Tareen, you bitch, you see this little girl all over the internet calling CPS, dragging Junior, oh, baby Chrisean, my fault, dragging baby Chrisean, trying to get him taken away from her. And ho, you go pin his comment with him saying happy early birthday to you. You ain't pin nobody else comment they said, because I ain't see you live. And this is what he said. I ain't gonna say they said, he said, she said, the little girl. This Sean, you know Sean Davy Way? The one that keep popping his eyes, flinging the ear, because he has no hair, but he be flinging the ear. He said you was ignoring all the comments, blocking all the comments, but honey, you fuck with him. Because you pinned his comment. You watch his shows. You and all your siblings, y'all fuck with him. You watch his shows. But you was the same hoe that was under 50 Cent page when 50 post Chrisean fight. You under there like, oh, that's my sis. That's the same girl who want to fight my sis. I keep telling y'all, I wish Chrisean had my soul in her body. But everybody want Chrisean to love her sisters and have a good heart. Fuck her sisters. And I don't care who think different. It's fuck them and fuck them forever. And that's how she should be thinking. If they can't get nothing out of her, it's fuck her, right? So it should be fuck them. You up there with this dude. Like, you know, we always say, we watched Carlissa drag Chrisean. Drag, and not a soul came out and defend her. Not a soul, right? If you just coming into the chat, welcome y'all. Welcome. Please hit the like button for me. Hope y'all enjoying this good old Friday. But we watched Carlissa drag her, right? And not a soul came out and defend her. Not a soul. But when they bicker and argue with her, they come to the internet and they talk about her, right? But nobody defends her. But everybody had their hand out. Everybody asking for money. And everybody want to give Petey the pass too, right? But Petey also had his hand out. Petey also got her to give him money to send his car, to ship his car to the car that he never gave his mama. So Petey don't get a pass for me neither. Because he ain't never get on the internet and defend his sister neither. I don't care what the relationship looked like with them. He ain't never defend his sister neither. Nobody has got on the internet and defend their sister. The only little pass I'm going to give him and Tessa is because they don't get on the internet and really talk about nothing. So that's why I got to give them a little pass, although I don't want to give them a pass because nobody defends her. But I can't expect somebody who don't get on the internet to go ham on the internet, if that makes sense to y'all. Yes, Tessa go live, but she barely even talking her live. She be playing her gospel music. Sometimes she play her little rap music. Depend on the mood she feeling at that moment. She'll show y'all her food and she'll show y'all she getting ready to go walk in the park or whatever, right? But other than that, she not up there talking about nothing else. So I guess I got to give her a pass, although y'all know I say I always commend her because she is the one who has never got on the internet out of the sisters and dragged her sister. So I don't want to be hard on her until I see different. So I have to, operate it on that. I don't follow Petey, so I really don't know what he do. I don't know if he go live, but I haven't seen anybody on the internet resharing alive that he get up there and say anything negative about his sister or anything. So I really can't speak too much on PD. So that's why I say I got to give him a little pass, because if he's not getting up there on his own live talking mess, then I can't expect them to get up there and to defend their sister. But the other ones that wanted to get on the internet and run they dick suckers, why you ain't get up there and run your mouth when Carlissa was dragging them? Why you ain't get up there and run your mouth when old girl over there on the other side flinging his hair, his ear, rolling his eyes in the air? Why you ain't defend her? Instead, you over here pinning his comment, showing the hateful bitch you are. And he got nerve to say, oh, she's Tareen. I like Tareen because Tareen is a real church woman. She's the real church woman. No, Tareen is a fucking devil. She's a devil. And if you think the devils ain't in the church, then you're fucking stupid. Because they sit right there in that church. You got some that's in there to really praise God and the Holy Spirit and all that else that come with going to church. But then you got some that's in there with their evil demonic spirits. And Tareen is one of them. All that holy, holy God, this holy, holy, but man, listen, shut the fuck up with all that. Because I don't want to hear it. I don't believe a goddamn thing you say that come out your mouth. You made sure to pin his comment. His comment. Desiree, I'm tired of the bullying too. Who's in here? Who's a troll in here? I got any mods in here? If any mods in here, whoever they talking about is the troll, get him out. If he being disrespectful. If he ain't being disrespectful as a troll, then I don't care. Let him troll away. But if he getting disrespectful, you could get him out. But ain't no mods, then y'all. Oh, I see who y'all talking about. Y'all talking about the free poppy person. He ain't saying nothing disrespectful yet. He's saying Chrisean Jr. is getting big every day. So far, that's not disrespectful. Long as he keep it respectful, we good. Because I remember that name. We had to time him out the other day. So as long as that person keep it good, we good. So yeah, y'all. So welcome everyone who's coming in. Please, if you didn't hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you didn't subscribe yet to my channel, can y'all please do me at solid and hit the subscribe button as well. And I'm gonna let y'all come up in a little while. I'm gonna drop the link and let y'all come up and spill your tea, give your point of views, your opinions on what y'all have to say on these topics. I'm just tired of Chrisean giving love and wanting love from her siblings that is treating her like a stranger, treating her like trash. Meanwhile, I could almost bet my life on it that Tasiki is not giving them nothing. And when I say nothing, I don't mean, hey sis, can you throw me $100? Because you could give your sister $100. I'm sure she probably gave him a little $100 or something like that. But the way they was draining Chrisean pockets, Chrisean taking them on shopping sprees, I'm sure Tasiki ain't never do that. The way Chrisean was giving away her jewelry to them, I'm sure Tasiki ain't never do that. I'm sure Tasiki ain't take them food shopping. She ain't do nothing that consists of her giving a whole bunch of money. Them pictures that they took last week. Oh, and my sister, and she's my sister, and I love my sister. Man, listen, don't nobody give a fuck about none of that. Because all y'all motherfuckers is phony as hell. All y'all phony. Is all love because y'all not talking to Chrisean. So we got to show Tasiki all the love right now. And let me tell y'all, I was a little upset that I seen Tasiki got back on baddies. And it had nothing to do with Chrisean that I was mad, right? I was mad that she was back on it because the bitch is boring. She brings nothing to the table. She's boring. But then when I seen somebody post a video of Ciroc going ham, yo, I hope Ciroc and I hope Zeus don't allow them to jump her this time. And I hope she beat Flames out of Tasiki. I hope any new girl that they got on the scene, because there's a lot of people they got on there for US 2. I hope Tasiki get her ass beat. That's the only thing I want to see is her get her ass beat. But to Ciroc went ham on that ass, said she don't want to hear shit from Tasiki unless Tasiki clear up them allegations. If she ain't trying to do a lie detector test, she don't want to hear shit from Tasiki. And neither do I. But I don't want to see a lie detector test neither. Not on Zeus. Because is this guy that I used to watch, he was going to do a lie detector test with the people that he used to have on his platform. And he was speaking to the man and he asked the man, can you actually make the test fake? And he said, yeah, if you pay, you could say that the test is fake. If you pay, you could have the test swing any way you want it to go. So on the show, and this was a real, like, one of the men that actually, if y'all see a lot of TV shows like Steve Wilkos and all of them, it was that dude, that man, that retired dude that does all of the tests. He was saying you could pay to have the test go the way you want. So I wouldn't want to see the test done on Tasiki on Zeus. Because if they want to make Chrisean look bad, they could pay the dude to say that Tasiki is telling the truth. Now that's a test that I wouldn't put my faith in. Not the DNA test, but his test. And that's only because I heard him say it out his mouth. But I hope Ciroc beat fire out of her. I hope Ciroc and Summer team up. Because those are the two enemies coming into the show together. So I hope they team up and they start whooping ass in there. That's what I want to see. But because y'all don't rock with Chrisean, y'all want to act like everything is, yeah, Tifa, my favorite sister. All y'all fake going ass church people. God gonna give y'all karma. He's gonna give you karma. You're gonna get it. And karma is a bitch. And it never comes the way that you think it's gonna come. And when it comes, it's gonna slap you in your face. Hey, Thelma. Well, yeah, so Free Papu, or however you say your name, sorry. Tasiki ain't that good of a fighter. Like they make it more than what it is. You gotta remember, they be breaking up the fight super fast. They let her get to say, pay attention to how Tasiki fight. She is not that great of a fighter, and I hate that everybody give that to her. She is not that great of a fighter. Chrisean fight, and I'm not saying this because I'm talking for Chrisean and I support Chrisean. Chrisean fights better than Tasiki. Tasiki using two hands. She got to punch at the same time. almost like somebody got a remote control with the two hands punching, and she be getting ready to fall off her feet a lot. You got to pay attention. She's not that great of a fighter. That's why she didn't want to fight Chrisean in the beginning of the season. When Chrisean said, all right, bitch, come on, you want to fight already? Then come on this dry part. Let's fight. Let's give them what you want. Let's go. Tasiki did not take that ass over there. Why you think she didn't take that ass over there? And when she knocked out Diamond's tooth, she didn't do it on her own. Like a lot of that stuff that happened where people's tooth came out and they got injured, it's because they got jumped. She never did none of that stuff single-handedly. If she did any of it single-handedly, then I'll be like, all right, she knocked so-and-so tooth out their head. She gave such and such this. Everything she did, all that stuff that happened to them where they came out with some type of damage because it was a jump. Her little minions jumped in. She never damaged nobody by themselves. When her ET fought and ET got damaged and her face was swollen, it wasn't because she did that to her by herself. They jumped her. Then ET fought her by herself. At that time, she was tired. She done got the shit jumped out of her. Like, y'all got to be real with yourselves. Y'all got to be real. Like, if you're going to speak on something, you got to speak on it. You got to watch it. Like, me, I watch stuff with no bias. If I saw Chrisean right now fighting on TV and somebody whooped Chrisean ass, I'm going to be like, damn, she took that loss this time. Shorty got her. And I'm going to say it, right? Because I'm watching it with no bias. I'm not going to see her get beat and be like, nah, she beat her ass. She did. No, I'm watching it with no bias. I go into everything with no bias. And Tasiki is not that great of a fighter that everybody keep making her to be. She's not. They always, even Summer got the best of Tasiki. And Summer can't fight. She getting better. Don't get me wrong. She been fighting so much on the show. She's getting better. She's definitely getting better. So I will give some of that. She's getting better. But she definitely had the best of fucking Tasiki. She had the best of, she gave Tasiki a run for her money. And Yolanda, you're right. She do pick and choose. That's why she won't fight Lex. That's why she didn't fight Ivory. She only want to fight people who she know she can beat. If she knew for a fact that she could beat Chrisean, when Chrisean said, since you want to fight, bitch, step on this dry side, she would have went over there. She was popping so much shit, but when Chrisean said, let's go, bitch, why she didn't step over there? Why she ain't step over there? If you know you could beat your sister without a doubt, and she knew Chrisean was gonna whoop that ass because Chrisean had a lot built in from about her. You was talking about her kid just like these stupid a-holes out here. You got people making her look like she crazy when she didn't even want to pitch you out there. But you forced it out of her because you wanted to keep digging in the past when she said, leave the past in the past. Let's go to the future. Let's talk about now. And you kept saying, no, say it. So you made her say it. So you got people making her look like she crazy. Oh, she was going to beat your ass. She was definitely going to give you that ass whooping that you was asking for. So you knew not to step on that dry part. You knew to stay up there on that stage where you was at. You knew better. See, we don't know Chrisean in real life. We just watch her on the screen. But you know her in real life. You know her in real life. And all y'all hoes want to be her. And I'm talking about the sisters. Y'all all want to be her. Now, all of a sudden, you got Terrain stink ass. All of a sudden, she going live, working out. You want braids like your sister. You was wearing them tight ass wigs forever. You thought we forgot all those, the sewing you had in forever? Now you want braids? I don't think I ever seen Terrain with braids in. Maybe once, and it wasn't in there this long. They was out real fast and had the weave back in. But now your sister out here, working out, getting her body in shape. Now you want to work out. You want to show you working out in a little, I don't know, auditorium. I don't know what you working out in front of the mirror, trying to dance. You want to show us you in the park, working out like your sister. Terrence all of a sudden want to get boxing gloves and work out in the gym with boxing. Everybody want to be Chrisean. Nobody have their own identity. I know y'all look alike. The genes is very strong in a family, whether you light skin or brown skin. The genes is very strong in a family. So yes, I know y'all look alike. But even twins have their own identity to some degree. You could tell the twins apart even when they're identical. They have their own identity to some degree. So yeah, y'all look alike. We know y'all siblings. But why y'all want to do everything your sister doing? What y'all was doing with y'all life when she was a little kid? Y'all ain't know what y'all wanted to be back then? Hey everybody, welcome. I got 140 people in the chat and 62 likes. Can y'all, just give me a like. Give me a like. That's all I'm asking. Can y'all give me a like, and can you hit the subscribe button if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please? I appreciate it. I hope y'all having a great day today. I hope this Friday was good to y'all. I hope if you was at work today, your supervisor ain't get on your nerves. And if you a supervisor at work, I hope you ain't one of them nasty supervisors that get on your employees' nerve. I hope you treat them with respect, the same way you want respect. And that's on every day, in everyday life. I hope the people in my chat is respectful people. Show love. Realize when you're dealing with people that everyone is human. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of people I like to deal with, y'all. I like to deal with respectful people. I like respectful supervisors. I don't like a nasty supervisor that, when you come to work, that's where you try to hold, your cojones. You know what I'm saying? That's where you're holding your balls at, because that's the only place you can hold them at work, because you got a title. But at home, you can't do that. Your man probably going upside your head. So you come and you do it to your workers. Don't do that, y'all. Your personal life is your personal life. When you come to work, treat your employees with respect. And employees, you treat your supervisors. And if you employees that deal with the public, treat them with respect. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, I just hope everybody's having a great, great, great Friday. But anyway, so please just hit the like button. But back to these piece of shit sisters of Chrisean. Because they definitely a piece of shit. Like, to sit here, I would never, y'all. I would never see this man, this little girl, like that I said I'm going to call him, right? Y'all know who I'm speaking on. Little girl calling CPS, Child Protective Services, to try to remove her child out of her care. And hearing your comments. Tell me if I'm wrong, y'all. Shouldn't he have been blocked the moment she saw his name into her chat? Hey, Michelle. Hey, Juana. Shouldn't his name have been deleted, blocked the moment he entered her chat, but instead, his flamboyant ass gonna say, "Oh, happy early birthday, Terrain," and she pinned the comment. She pinned the comment to this man who was just live the other day showing a recording, playing a recording of him calling Child Protective Services and lying and saying his name was Blueface and lying and saying he was a friend to Chrisean. And you pinned his comment, not blocked him. You pinned the comment. So this dude over here talking about, oh yeah, she like me. She watched my stories. Her whole family watched my stories. I like Terrain. Meanwhile, Chrisean didn't want to cover up her sleeve for the football thing on the arm that had her sibling's name on it because she said it's family over everything. And that's when I be like, poor Chrisean. Poor Chrisean. You know, we all think she woke up when it came to Blueface, right? But when's she gonna wake up with her family? Because I think she need a whole new start of life. My opinion, y'all. She need a whole new fresh start. She needs to leave everybody alone. She needs to leave her past and start a new future. She still got growing. She still got healing. She still all of that she got to go through. It's still learning that she have to do. As an adult, she still have learning to do. Because, y'all, I don't know Chrisean, but I could tell you, Chrisean just looked like she was hard-headed. So, because I always tell y'all, she remind me of my son, same age bracket. So her being an adult, really doing that on her own, I still think she need a lot of healing. I still think she need a lot of growing into becoming an adult. Just because she's 25, 26 don't really make you an adult. You ain't an adult until you really an adult. And I will say, I will give her credit. Chrisean is definitely matured. I don't care what anybody trying to say about her. She has matured in a big way. You see the difference in her. You see the difference. So what I want to see her do is mature enough to say, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Just because you blood don't make us family. Blood don't make you family. Family will be the first ones to cut your throat. Family will be the first ones to want to see you fail. The first ones. And we definitely see that in her family. We definitely see that. Am I right or am I wrong? Right? We definitely, her family want to see her fail. They want to see her fail. Give me 1 second, y'all, okay? Just 1 second. Okay, sorry, y'all. I had to make a quick phone call. I got my all my eye stuff. Everything is on do not disturb because when they call me, it's gonna knock me out. And I needed somebody to do something real quick. But anyway, y'all, her family, her her family want to see her fail. They don't want to see the best for her. They don't want to see the best for her because it's envy. And believe it or not, your family can be just as envy of you as a person who you think is a friend. Strangers is not the only one that has envy. Your family, who you love, who you think is supposed to be by your side, is will want to see you fail before a stranger. Right? Sorry, y'all, I can't multitask. I tell you that all the time, right? I was sending a text. So, yes. So I'm watching this dude, and he talking about how Chrisean is not an athlete, y'all. She ain't no real athlete. All of a sudden, she doing track and she doing boxing and she doing football. Since when football is for girls? Since when is for girls? Dang, she ain't playing no real sport. She ain't no real boxer. And he try to name people that's a real boxer and try to name people who's really a track star. He is so delusional that he get on my nerve. Every boxer started from scratch, right? Every boxer had to train in order to have the first fight, right? Am I right or am I wrong? And as you fought, even if you kept losing or you kept winning, your name got out there, right? You start boxing more, the more and more you box, you're a boxer. No matter what weight class you in, whether it's I don't really know boxing like y'all, like that, y'all. So I don't know the weight classes, but from lowest to highest, whatever it is. You think Clarissa Shields just came in and said, "Oh, I'm a box," and all of a sudden she just came a heavyweight champion? She had to get that title. She had to box and train to get the very first match she ever had to start her career. So what are you talking about when you say, "Oh, she ain't no real boxer"? Whether Chrisean want to do real boxing and be like a Clarissa Shields, I gotta say her name slow because I be mixing her and Carlissa. Clarissa Shields, whether she want to be professional like Clarissa Shields or she want to do celebrity boxing, no matter what, it's a freaking sport. And it is a sport that she is playing. It is a sport that she wants to do. Why is it your motherfucking problem? Why do you care? Why do you care? I'm confused. Then you want to talk, "Oh, football is for girls." Football ain't for girls. That ain't no real sport. It ain't for girls. Girl, girls got girls can play the same thing that boys do. That's why they got basketball games, right? Girls be playing football. They may not be playing it professional, but girls be in the field. My son used to play for the Big Apple team when he was in football when he was younger. He used to play for a team called Brooklyn Saints. And one of the teams they played against had a girl on a team. I've seen girls play football with guys plenty of times. We just don't see it in a professional football sport. But don't knock what she doing. She ain't say she was a professional football player. She said, I've been playing this for a long time, and y'all know I've always loved football. So you mad she out there playing football now? Like for a dude that talk about her so much and can't stand her. Oh, I don't care nothing about her. Nigga, you watching everything she doing. Everything. Then you want to sit up here and talk about she got multiple personalities. Now, I think you got the sisters mixed up. Because when it come to multiple personalities, Chrisean and Chastity don't look alike. I don't think they look alike. Chastity look like her mom. Yes, she do. But I don't think they look alike that you can mix up the multiple personality part. Because Chastity definitely has multiple personality. Hell, I think Tifa do too. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Chrisean said Tifa had multiple personalities. She always say it. But because you didn't catch her joke when she was talking in her car and she laughed at whatever came in her head, oh, damn, what's wrong with her? What personality she had? Whatever she was laughing at wasn't meant for you to know. If you didn't know, you didn't know. If something go over your head, it go over your head, homeboy. It went over your head. It wasn't meant for you to catch the joke that she was laughing at that she said. It wasn't for you. So because you didn't know what she was talking about, she crazy now. But you the one that's really delusional. You the one that's really crazy. I don't watch nobody I can't stand. Hell, I can't stand him. And like I said, I'll go in there for 10 seconds so I can come back and eat his ass up and talk about what he said. It ain't because I like you. I only give you 10 seconds of my time. I don't like Blueface. Not because he did something to me, because I don't know him. Blueface is boring. He's boring. So I don't give Blueface my time. So that's what you do when you don't care for a person. You don't go tune in. Like, oh, let me see what girl Blueface with today. Let me see what clip he gonna make today. You don't know. When I speak on Blueface, it's because I saw some clips going over the internet. Not because I sat there and watched his live. Because I don't watch him. Don't watch him. But for a man to keep talking about how he don't like her and I can't stand her, now you're talking about, oh, and she said she ain't been posting no episodes on her YouTube because a network picked her up and they giving her a big check on over the weekend. Yeah, that's what she said. What you want to know? How much is her check? You mad? You mad because you don't know her dollar amount of her check? Because you be big mad. I ain't never seen nobody so big mad. They ain't never meet a person in their life. But you big mad over the internet. Tamara, he ain't even entertaining with that to me, girl. He is really boring. Yes, please hit the like. But why I'm begging y'all to hit the like button? I'm begging y'all to subscribe. Can y'all subscribe? Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I don't want to put my chat on subscribe only in order for y'all to come in and chit chat with me. I know YouTubers that do that. They will put their chat on subscribers only, and you cannot comment unless you subscribe. Now, YouTube subscribers is not like Twitch, where for you to subscribe, you gotta pay. It's free. Just press the button, subscribe. Help me out. Darn, y'all. Hit the like button. Come on now. That's all I ask. Can y'all make me happy? Just a little bit? Just a little bit? Hit the like button. I still be running my mouth. Other YouTubers, they stop talking. I ain't talking no more until y'all hit the like button. I got 141 people in here. I want 141 likes. No? Y'all can at least get me to 100. How many likes I got? 96. Okay, it's close enough. You know, but y'all can still keep hitting the like button for me. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't like the other YouTubers. Stop talking. I'm still talking. Still, you know, entertaining y'all. And want y'all to come up and entertain me. You know what I'm saying? Conversate with me. It's free to hit the like button. You know, yeah, I got my little Vimo and my little chime up there if y'all want to send a donation. You know, that's always welcome too. You enjoying the show, you want to hit a click and, you know, send me a little something, that's cool too. But the like and the subscribe is free. But if y'all want to treat me to dinner tonight, hey, you know, I welcome that too. You know what I'm saying, y'all? But anyway, let's get back to this dude. What I was saying. Yeah, so, you know, he like, she ain't no real sports person, and he says she forced her success. Her success was forced in her life. How you force your success? I'm confused, y'all. Can somebody help me with that? How can somebody force their success? Do he mean that she bust her ass and she worked hard to get where she was at? To where she is at, not was, because it's where she's at now and where she's going to continue to keep growing. Is that what he meant by she forced her success in her life? Is that what he meant, y'all? That she bust her ass to get where she at? And she's going to continue to bust her ass to continue going where God is destined for her to go? Because, see, God got her life mapped out like he have all of ours mapped out. But I think he mad that he not God. And God is not unmapping her life. Like erasing what he had for her. And doing it the way that devil-ass Sean Davy Way wanted to go. I think that's why he mad, y'all. What y'all think? Y'all think that's why he mad? Because it looks like he keep trying to make her life one way, and only his delusional ass people that's in his chat like him, because they all delusional. They the only ones that's mad. Like, let's get this straight. All of us in this chat, I'm sure is grown. I'm sure y'all probably 30 and up, right? Maybe 25 and up. You still grown, right? I'm sure in each and every one of us, everybody has done something in our younger day that we learned from as an adult. Hell, the shit that we did when we were younger, we try to stop our kids from doing it now. Am I wrong? Am I right? And our kids get mad at us because we've been around the block. We know what we did when we was young. So we try to stop our kids from doing it now, right? But we grew out of that, right? We learned. Hell, you got crackheads that was smoking crack at one point. And they stopped smoking crack, right? They went to a rehabilitation center, took all of the stuff that they had to take in order to pass the test of not going, you know, however those medical, I'm a lot, ain't gonna lie to y'all, I don't really know nobody in my life, thank God, y'all, who actually was on drugs and had to go to any of those centers. I don't really know how they operate. So I ain't gonna, you know, I'm just saying, I know when you do go to those rehabilitation centers and you stick out the program and you come out and you change your life, you got a second chance at life, right? So even people that was on crack once upon a time, they was able to change their life, right? Do that make them a bad person? No, it made them a better person. Because whatever hard times they fell on, they came out and they changed their life. They changed their life. So why can't Chrisean change her life? Why do Chrisean have to keep getting knocked down for stuff you saw her doing years ago when she was 19? You hear? 19. She was still a teenager. She wasn't grown. She was 19, 20 when she got with Blue. She was not 21 when she got with Blue. So at 20, she still wasn't an adult, even though the word teen ain't after 20. She still wasn't a legal adult. 21, you're still a baby. You're now coming into your adulthood, don't know shit, trying to learn it. Although we know all 21s, we were 21. We thought we knew it all. We thought we knew it all. Probably ain't none of us know how to pay a damn bill. But we all thought we was grown as soon as our ID said 21. Am I lying? Am I lying? Didn't y'all all thought y'all was grown the moment y'all turned 21? Couldn't wait to celebrate that 21st birthday? Y'all probably ran straight to the bar to go get a drink. Probably was drinking before you was 21, but it was legal now. My ID say I'm 21, going straight to go get a drink. Because at 21, everybody think they grown. Not one person don't think they grown at the age of 21. Not one person ain't happy to turn 21. Because at that point, you think your parents can't tell you shit neither. I'm 21, I'm grown. I'm grown. But those are the years when you make your mistakes. Those are the years you make your mistakes, where you do everything wrong. But it's called learning. It's called learning. Nobody was born with a book about life. Just like nobody was born with a book on how to be a parent. You learn that shit every day that you're a parent. My son is grown. He's 26. And I'm still learning. Still learning. Everything in life is a life lesson. You learn. You make mistakes and you mature. You do better. And the fact that they hate that she is doing so much better. Oh, they don't see her in a big mansion. They don't see her in a fancy car. So she doing bad. They don't see where she's sleeping at night. So she doing bad. Why the hell she need to show you where she live? Why the hell do she need to have a mansion? Look at Ocho Cinco. Ocho Cinco have money. And before Ocho Cinco started his podcast with what's the guy, y'all? The other football player, the one he do the podcast with. I forget his name. Y'all know I be forgetting people's name. I gotta write stuff down, but I'll be talking off my dome, y'all, so I don't write nothing down. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Come on, chat, help me. Shay Shay. Y'all ain't help me. Shay Shay. It came to my head. Tamara, you late. I said it, girl, but thank you. Shannon Sharp. Shay Shay. Before he got on the podcast with him, y'all know Shannon Sharp was the first person to get Ocho Cinco to go on a private jet. He was the first person to get Ocho Cinco to fly first class. Ocho Cinco used to go on Spirit Airlines. He's a cheap man with money. So why do Chrisean? Wanna, I'm gonna try to do it when I cam somebody up and they's talking, cause I can't multitask. So I'm gonna do it when the other day it just wasn't going for me. So I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to do it today. If I don't do it today, Boots, is your name on your subscription? Is your name Boots? Because I could pick it up like that when I'm offline. I could go into the subscription and I could mod you like that too. But yeah. So yeah, because I was had to mod you and Angel. So yes. So what I was saying, y'all, I got sidetracked. But yeah, everybody. All right, so I'm gonna look for you, Boots. So if I can't do it again today, because sometimes it work and sometimes it don't. For me. Yeah, so what I was saying, life is a life lesson. So they mad because I ain't even gonna say mad. You wanna bring her down because she not in a big mansion. You don't see where she living. That's none of your business. It's none of your business. Chrisean don't need to live in a big mansion if she choose not to. I don't care if Chrisean had $10 million in her bank account. If she chose not to live in a mansion, that's her business. If she chose to live in a mansion, that's her business. If she got the money to pay for it, it's her business. But why do you feel obligated to know anything that's going on in her life? So then he talks about her, Chrisean, speaking on a network that reached out to her and giving her a nice sum of money this weekend for her network. That's why she hasn't been uploading episodes. So basically, I guess what she did was she sold her episodes to the network, right? I'm assuming that's how it went. Maybe they're gonna continue filming, or she's filming and just selling her stuff to the network. I'm not sure. I don't know that unless she come out and tell us how it's operating, right? I'm just guessing. I'm just saying maybe that's how it went. What I'm saying don't mean that that's what it was, right? It's just what I'm guessing. But he like, oh, so what's she gonna show on there? Because she talking about, oh, and I'm gonna show Junior's, and she didn't say Junior, but he still call the baby Junior. But I'm gonna show y'all Junior's progress in therapy. Y'all seen how fast she said therapy and how low she said it? That was supposed to miss us. We wasn't supposed to hear that. What? The delusion, once again. The delusion. If she said it, it was meant for you to hear. Right, y'all? Right? Then he confused why she want to show him doing therapy. Ain't that what y'all wanted to see? Oh, what else we gonna see? His legs not moving? Him just laying there? Y'all, sometimes I just wish God just every time he opened his mouth had a wand and that shit just came from the sky whooping him in his head. In his head. Not his ass. His head. Just taking a whoop right on his head every time he opened his mouth and said something negative about that child. You could say what you want about Chrisean. She grown. I say that all the time. Chrisean could sue you. Chrisean could kick your ass. Chrisean could do whatever she wants to you because she grown. So if Chrisean chooses not to defend herself against you, that is Chrisean's problem. She's grown. But when it comes to that little boy, That is a defenseless child who cannot defend himself. Even Journey cannot defend herself. She's a little child. So when you sit here and you talk, oh, he got club feet, and what we gonna watch his dead legs, and we gonna, why? Why? As a grown man, woman, whatever he wanna be, who sits up here and talk about he got kids and his kids this and his kids that and his kids this. I don't care what you think Chrisean not doing for her son. Because you don't know. That's what you're doing. You're thinking what she's not doing. You don't get up there and talk about a child the way you're doing. Chrisean could be the worst parent in the world. We don't know that, right? But let's say she was. Say she was the worst parent in the world. Why I'm not talking about her being a bad parent? Why am I not talking about her not knowing how to take care of her kid? Why am I sitting here talking about, oh, we gonna watch his dead legs? We gonna watch his club feet? Like, how the hell that even roll off your tongue? And you supposed to be a fucking parent. See, that's when I get mad. Not when he talk about Chrisean. And I want y'all to be very clear. I get up here and I defend Chrisean. But Chrisean is grown. I don't get mad when he talk about Chrisean. Because she grown. She could take care of herself. There's things that she could do to him that she choose not to do to him. So I can't let my emotions get mad or overpower me when she's not doing nothing to stop him. And I'm being 100 with y'all right now because she could stop him. I get pissed when he go after that baby. That's when I get pissed. The things that come out his mouth is disgusting when it comes to that baby. Then you have the TikTokers and the people in his comment saying the nasty things that they could say about a baby. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Then he want to keep saying, oh, and a baby malnourished. Oh, he start talking about the dog, y'all. Remember Chrisean dog? He starts saying that Chrisean wasn't feeding her dog. The dog was malnourished, so if she couldn't take care of the dog, we knew she wasn't going to take care of a kid. The kid was going to be just as malnourished as the dog. So he was mad he never saw the dog eating either. Hell, did you ever see the dog take a shit on live? Whenever you seen her with her dog, I want to know, Sean Davy Way, did you ever see the dog take a shit? No, right? Because I know I haven't. So that means you didn't get to see every minute of the day of her dog. You didn't see her dog. I've seen malnourished dogs. I've seen that. I've seen dogs that the bones was sticking through their body. Chrisean's dog was never like that. Chrisean's dog was running around, and her dog looked healthy to me. What she had, one of them little like Frenchies, I think that was, what's the name of the dog, if I'm not mistaken? Her dog looked healthy to me. But he talking about how the dog was malnourished. And she treating the baby just like she treated the dog. She ain't feed the dog and she ain't feeding her son. And I'm going to say this again to the idiots in the back. If her son was malnourished, you wouldn't even see that baby lifting up his arms. You wouldn't even see him throwing his arms around his mother, trying to hug his mother when he kiss her. When he just be giggling. You do how often have y'all heard him crying on live? If I be honest with y'all, I say I might have heard him cry like maybe 2 times. If it was 2. From when he was a baby. You always heard him laughing, making noise of him playing. When she used to have him in his little walker, when she had him in his little jumpy thing, you always heard him laughing when he was younger. Playing. You might have not seen him on camera, but you heard him playing. You hear him when he in his car seat. You hear him when he in a playpen. You hear him laughing, playing. When she's holding him, he's always laughing and trying to kiss and hug his mother. If that was a sick, unhealthy, malnourished kid, you wouldn't see all of that. You wouldn't see, first of all, he wouldn't even be able to lift up his poor arms because he would be so weak. He would be so weak. His clothes fit him fine. Let me say this. Because he act like everybody's supposed to be big boned. My whole entire life, up until I got pregnant, I was skin and bones, y'all. I was 105 to 110 pounds. That was my weight. That was my weight. I was bony my whole entire life. People used to tell my mother, "Oh, don't worry, when she get 10, she gonna gain some weight." I got 10, I was still bony. Oh, wait until she get 15. When she getting them teenage years, oh, she gonna gain that weight. And it just kept going and kept going and kept going. And I was bony. Okay? My doctor knew I was pregnant when I stepped on the scale because I went from my weight always went 105, 110, 105, 110. When I stepped on the scale and my weight said I was 130, she said, "Oh, you pregnant. You pregnant." Because I never gained weight. You pregnant. Oh, and I was pregnant. Flat, mind y'all, I was 5 months pregnant. Just went 5 months. Didn't know I was pregnant. Just turned 5 months. My stomach was as flat as a washboard, y'all. I gained weight in my hips. I ain't never have no booty because I was skinny. Didn't gain booty. It was going in my hips. My pregnancy went to my hips. If you ain't know me, you ain't know I was pregnant. People used to say, "And you getting hips," and I'll laugh and say I'm pregnant. They like, "Pregnant where?" And I was 5 months. Okay, so you gonna say I was malnutritious? My mother was a cook. My mother was from the South, a Southern woman, got busy in the kitchen. My house was the house that my whole family came to for the holidays. I hated Thanksgiving, y'all, because my mama had me up in the morning, 3 o'clock, helping her cook. I hated Thanksgiving. As an adult, I love it because I know how to cook now. But as a kid, I hated that shit. Because who wanted to be in the kitchen? And I had to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I was never deprived food. My mother was a cook. That was her job. She cooked for over 300 people. That was her job. So why would I not be eating? I was just skinny. I was a picky eater, but I was skinny. My mother was one of those mothers. My mother was mean, y'all. My mother fat. We all had to sit out. Nobody could eat in your room, and everybody had to go to that kitchen table, and we ate at the same time. And your ass wasn't getting up for that seat until all that food was off that plate. You had to eat everything. She ain't care what you ain't like. You better not have said you ain't like a vegetable, whatever. She didn't care. You better have ate all that food. So malnutrition, I wasn't malnutrition. The food was in my house. Best believe that. So when Sean Davy Way try to act like the baby's supposed to be so big boned or something, like people don't have different body frames. Some babies, you see them, they real big. Look like they got 5 and 6 little rolls on their arms. And be the cutest little chubby little things. But they big. Everybody have a different body frame. Nobody's body frame is built the same. If everybody was built the same, we wouldn't be different people in our own skin because we all look alike. We weren't meant to look alike unless we was born with another sibling that came out our mom's cooch with us. Other than that, we ain't supposed to have the same body frames. Stupid. Stupid. Over there want to sound so smart, but you stupid as fuck. You stupid. Every time he open his mouth, he sound dumber and dumber. And his stupid ass audience, yeah, Sean, you said you was right with that. You was right. All y'all delusional idiots. Everybody that could sit there and talk about a baby is a bunch of delusional idiots. And I hope nothing good ever comes in life to none of y'all. None of y'all. Like, it don't make no sense. But when she start her show, you know, because he was talking about her streaming, he gonna be the first one to run and go do it. But you know what he trying to act like, you know, Blueface and them streaming, she wanna stream. But who was streaming first? Chrisean was streaming while Blue was locked up. Blue wasn't streaming. Jaden wasn't streaming. Nevaeh wasn't streaming. Chrisean was. Chrisean still have all her followers on Twitch. She just haven't went live on it. I don't have Kick, so I don't know what her following look like on Kick, but she have her Kick page. She had that first. They didn't have it first. She ain't following them. But if it brings more income in her pocket, and she was following them, so fucking what? So what? Oh, if she was streaming, then why she not making it go to her YouTube too? None of your fucking business. That's why. That's why. What she do is none of your damn business. Keep being a fan and just watch everything she do. Watch her success as it hit her. Because that's what's gonna hit her. Her success. Watch it hit her. Fucking fan. Because that's what you. I'm not even gonna call you a hater no more. You're a fan. And you're her number one fan. If you gotta show your audience, you picking up your phone, putting it to your ear every time she go live so you can listen for her child, you're a fan, nigga. Because I don't like somebody. I don't care what notification come on my screen. I ain't jumping to it. I ain't jumping to it. But you obsessed. You obsessed. Everything in your phone about Chrisean, go straight to your phone and start pulling up stuff. I speak on Chrisean and I ain't got nothing in my phone of that girl. Why? I don't know her in real life. I don't know her in real life. So why would I have anything of Chrisean inside my phone? But we the ones that is bugged out. We bugged out. No, you and your audience is a bunch of mental ass patients. Y'all mental patients. If I make a flyer to put on YouTube with Chrisean's face on it, because I'm speaking about Chrisean, after I upload it, I delete it out my phone. Chrisean ain't my daughter. She ain't my sister. I don't know her in real life. Now, if I met her in real life and I took a picture with her, then I would keep the picture. But why am I keeping a bunch of photos in my phone of Chrisean and her child? That don't sound sick to y'all? That don't sound weird to y'all? Why am I on her page snapping pictures and shit? Why? Why? Like, he's obsessed. He's a sick, delusional, obsessed fan. That is scary. You always got to come up with a different story. And it be the stories he make up in his head. That it just like, what? What? And that's all I could say is like, what? Like you're sick. A sick fan. And if your own aunt could tell you to leave her alone, you know something wrong with you. Then you want to convince your aunt and your cousin to sway your way. Look like the cousin swayed your way, but auntie still like leave her alone to the point you don't want to talk to her. Because she like Chrisean. She know that you're a delusional ass something. And you feel like you the shit because Tareen pinned your comment. But Tareen ain't shit like you. So y'all two big pieces of shit. So who cares, right? Who cares? You want Chrisean to be your friend, and she want to be Chrisean. So who cares? Chrisean, Tareen ain't shit, and you ain't shit. And I just hope Chrisean get real focused and sock it to your ass. And she ain't gotta announce it. I just hope she sock it to you when you don't know it's coming. Cause right now you think she's scared of you. You think she hiding from you. I also wish Blue would have sent lawyers and lawsuits your way too for calling CPS on his child. I don't care how much he's saying in his child. He knows it's his child. But lying and using his name. I hope Chrisean got every video you have on your page talking about her kid. All those lies you saying about her kid. The diagnosis that you're giving, the lies that you're giving about her kid, because you're not a doctor. You don't know what diagnosis he had. You're not a doctor. I don't care what you think you see through a screen. You're not a doctor. So you don't know what is wrong with him. So I hope she have all those videos. So when she ready to sock it to you, she gonna Tasha K your ass. See why Tasha K laughing with you? Why you doing all that shit? You think Tasha K gonna tell you don't do that? She wants you to do it because Tasha K don't want nobody on her level. Tasha K want all y'all dumbasses to fail. She don't want to be the only one who gets sued. She wants you to get sued too, stupid. That's why she laughed with you. You thought it was a key. She was keying at your dumb ass. Because she need a partner to be sued with her. She don't want to be the only $4 million lawsuit all over the internet. She don't want to be the only one who got to sell her house to pay. The only one out here asking for a GoFundMe to pay a big celebrity. Chrisean ain't as big as, or even close to being as big as Cardi B. But Chrisean could get a whole lot of money out of your ass too. Because if I was Chrisean, I'll make you homeless. You know how you call her homeless? I'll make you homeless. I'll make your kids hungry. I'm coming for every dollar you have if I was Chrisean. And I wouldn't feel sorry. So are you running around here talking, oh, she ain't gonna sue me? She ain't gonna do this and she ain't gonna do that. I hope she just stays silent and sock it right to your ass. Sock it to you. And I really hope she do. I really hope she do. I hope that part of her wake up and you be the first lesson that she teach mofos on this internet streets. Because right now you the big fish. Because you started this shit. You ain't started, but you keep going with it. To the point you got the other boy over there arguing who started the hate page, the hate train first. Y'all all a bunch of fans. Because as soon as he saw her in person, Chrisean. With his camera all videotaping her outside, all in her section. But then get on the internet and drag her. Fan. Big fan. But these are fans that are mad that she don't acknowledge them. So because she don't acknowledge them, they drag her. They drag her. But low key, y'all really like her. Y'all really like her. Low key, y'all just want her to say, hey, shout out to Sean, shout out to Denied, shout out to this one. And she paying all y'all niggas dust. She don't give a shit if y'all breathing or not. She don't care what you ate for dinner, breakfast, lunch. She don't care. She don't care if when you went to the bathroom you took a dump or a piss. She don't care. She don't care if near one of y'all stuck a fucking cucumber in y'all mouth last night. She don't care. But y'all worried about her. Soon as she drop a video, there go Sean. Soon as she go live, there he go. You a fucking fan, nigga. You's a fan. Because only fans do that. Die-hard fans do that. Die-hard fans, when a person go live and all, they running. Those are die-hard fans. They tuning in. And you tuning in every time. You getting it all. Fan. You's a fan. Maybe that's what I'm going to start calling you, fan. Because you her number one fan. But I'm going to drop the link. And y'all, don't be scared to come up here. Come chat. Come give y'all point of view. Come, chit chat. If more than one person is on a stage, don't take 20 minutes. We got to pass the mic around. Let other people talk. But I just dropped the link. So if y'all could be so kind, come on up. Come on up. And oh shoot, come on up and let me hear y'all thoughts. Let me hear what y'all think about Tareen sharing, not sharing, but pinning Sean Davy Wade's post with him telling her happy early birthday and not blocking him. Instead of her blocking him, what the hell is going on? Instead of her blocking him, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't even want to click that. Instead of her blocking him, she pins his comment. And from what he said, she was blocking people and ignoring comments, but she was sharing his. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? I wouldn't want to call her my sister. I'll be done with all of them. All of them that did me dirty, I'll be done with them. Come on up. Somebody hit the link. Why y'all always acting like little scaredy cats in my chat? I ain't gonna call y'all my crew no more. I'm gonna call y'all the scaredy cats. Cause y'all be scared to come up. You ain't even showing your face. Y'all just talking. Your camera off. Y'all could come up and talk. Who you talking about, Boots Chrisean? But yeah. Come on, y'all. Come on up. Why I'm begging y'all? Come on. Why y'all doing this to me? Y'all just be wanting me to be up here talking and talking and talking and talking by myself. I be wanting to engage with y'all. I be wanting y'all to come on up here with me too. I don't want to be up here by myself. Oh, okay. I don't have Kick, so I don't know what her Kick page is. I got her. I do have her on Twitch when she first signed up for Twitch. Hey, Angel, cam up. You just coming in? Cam up, cause these people in here is scared. They don't want to cam up with me. They don't want to cam up. They leaving me up here by myself. So yeah, y'all. So I just thought I've been subscribed since. Okay. Well, cam up if you ain't cam up if you not doing nothing. Angel, come up. So yeah, y'all. Okay, I was able to. Angel, I just made you a moderator. Now let me try Boots. Oh shoot. See, it be one day acting up and another day let me do it. Boots, you a moderator, honey? See? And they also let me pin the stream yard. I have days that let me do it and days that don't. So I pinned the stream. Hey Nanette,
Hey, Ange.
how are you?
Pretty good. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. How you feeling today?
I'm good. Just tired. I'm gonna take a bubble bath soon. But I did wanna say a few things about our girl.
Mm-hmm.
Very proud of her. Um, I wonder if she knows like what's going on with Tareen.
She know.
She
It
does
was all
know.
over. It was all over the internet.
Yeah,
It was
but I
all
see.
over.
I didn't know if she looks at the internet because I don't look at all that stuff. So
Chrisean look at the internet. Chrisean see the stuff. She see everything we seeing. She just don't reply no more. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? She don't reply. That's why when people ain't think she knew what Denat was doing, when she saw Denat in person, what she said?
I
Ain't you
don't
that
know.
guy? Oh, she was like, ain't you that guy? I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared because you that guy that be talking about me.
That was a long time ago, though, right?
No, that was when she was in Cali recently. She was still on her path. I mean, she was still going to clubs and stuff, but she was
Yeah.
still on her path. You know, like, but she saw it. Krishan sees stuff. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
yeah,
know she does, but
she see the stuff. She see the stuff. She around Tessa. Tessa see the stuff. So you think her
see,
and Tessa ain't talk about it? Not Tessa.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
Tessa. Tessa.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's true. But I know Tessa doesn't like to acknowledge stuff like that either
She don't like to acknowledge
because
it in public, but she gonna talk about it with her sister.
I
You know
hope so.
what I'm saying? She gonna talk about it with her sister. She ain't
Hmm.
gonna talk about it to us. That's what I like about Tessa.
Yeah.
Because she don't come to the internet with it. You don't know what sister she beefing with. Unless and they say something. Then she
Oh,
say something, but she don't just come and say whatever. But believe me, Tessa saw it, Krishan saw it.
so
It's all over Instagram.
why doesn't she put like a cease and desist out? What do you think about that?
I don't know. I've been said that I think Krishan should do something, but like I said earlier, Krishan is grown.
Yeah.
We could want her to do whatever we want. I can't defend Krishan. I could defend the baby. Krishan is grown.
Hmm.
Krishan could go send a cease and desist. Krishan could beat his ass if she wanted to. Krishan could do whatever she wants. She could go live and she could curse him out. There's a whole lot of things that she could do if she wanted to, right? She
Right.
choose to stay quiet. She see this stuff. Come on. Her sister penned his comment. So
I know.
her sister see it, she sees it. But she choose not to do it. We could say but so much. Krishan, you need to do this, you need to do that. But if she
She
not
don't
doing,
listen.
listen, my blood pressure not going up. I'ma defend her baby every way. Cause he's a
Hmm.
baby. You understand what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
a debunk the lies that he say when it comes to her, but I ain't gonna go as hard as I will for her kid. My blood not gonna boil, if that makes sense, for
Well,
her, because she
yeah.
could defend herself as it would for her innocent child.
You're right.
Because
That's what I'm.
and
That's what I'm upset about. Them going after the baby. I'm not really. I'm not over. I'm not upset about them going after her. I mean, she's grown, like I said. Like, and she could, if she's not that upset, there's no need for me to be that upset. But
exactly.
I'm just, just things that make me go, And also, I'm really happy about the whole football thing. But then I was thinking, like, what if she gets hurt playing football? How is that going to affect her boxing contract?
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know like how that whole tackling and all of that go. I mean it's gonna help her stay in shape because she's running. So
Mm-hmm.
that's fun. And then before they do the football, they do exercise before that. So it's still keeping her in shape.
Yeah.
But I was kind of concerned because I was like, all right, not to the point. I ain't gonna say I was really too much concerned because her football game is a couple of
Me-
days, few days, like a week later or
Right.
shorter after her fight.
Yeah.
So I don't think she's gonna fight April 25th, and then May 10th she gonna have another boxing match. She ain't gonna fight that fast. You
Yeah, I
understand?
think they got 60 days, I think.
Yeah, she ain't gonna fight that fast. So
But she
I
was
guess
saying tomorrow she has like practice, right? Or something like that. She said she had practice tomorrow.
probably.
And I'm
So
like, well,
yeah,
what happens if you? Hopefully, it's just tryouts where they just see what she can do. Because I was wondering, I don't know, my mind just wanders, and I was like, I hope nobody
she did
tackles
say
her.
she was trying out. She said she did say it was like a tryout. She did say
Right.
that in that live that she did in
Mhm.
her Snapchat. I know there was also another rumor that I don't know how, if that's true or not, because I really don't pay attention that much. I seen because a lot of stuff be online don't be true. It be fake pages making up stuff. But I was reading the comments and a lot of people were saying that the page was lying. I'm not sure, but they were saying that now I do follow her coach. What's his name? Coach Calvin. I do
Mhm.
follow him and I see all his stories. He always posting Chrisean. Now, as far as pictures and whatever he posts on the page, I really don't never pay that part no mind, unless if it comes down my timeline, right?
Mhm.
So somebody put up there that he took all his pictures down off his page. Now, at that time, 4 hours earlier, he posted a flyer with Krishan. But other than that, on his page going down, there was no pictures, videos with Krishan.
Is he
So
still following her?
he he's still
Yeah.
following. He's still following her. So people was like, you know, they when they be beef with Krishan, they don't say nothing because they don't want people to know. But then when we start talking about it, then they'll go post something to make it look like ain't nothing wrong. So, people in the comments was like, this is where I say I never was paying attention. Somebody in the comments was like, he never was posting her throughout the page. It was always through his stories. Now, remember, I said I always saw his stories. He would post a lot through the stories. I really never paid mine to the page. Um, and there was other people that was saying that too. He don't really post it on. It was mainly his stories. But I just wanted to know. I Yes, I did check to see was he following her, and he still was following her. So I was wondering, did anybody else like? Do y'all follow Coach Calvin? Do y'all normally see Krishan on his page? Because they was trying to make it like that. Maybe there's
The
a
problem.
a problem because now she's with this other coach for the football. So
Mm.
that's what they was trying to make it to
Insinuate.
be.
Well, she's got another boxing coach too, right?
I don't know.
Because there's two. There's usually two of them. There's usually two of them that she boxes with, that she trains with. I don't know, but she got a big contract, so I ain't worried about that. She's not
But
gonna mess
I
that
agree with this comment. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Aria. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. They said I wouldn't be worried if she was playing flag football, but tackle football is more dangerous. I kind of agree.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
I
But you
kind
know
of
what? This make remember her brother posted her yesterday,
I don't
and he
follow
was a huh
I don't follow him, so I don't be seeing. Wait, which brother? The young one?
Stiller.
Oh yeah, I do follow him.
So yesterday he had started posting Krishan on his page or whatever, and
Hmm.
he insinuated something about
That was the
something
coach
going.
that got her started, right? That's what he was saying.
Yeah, it was like you didn't listen to this coach or something. Let me see if I can find it. Then I'm gonna send it.
I remember that. I sure did. I sure did. See it.
That was the first smoke screen though. Cause
Hmm.
at first we was all trying to figure out what the hell is he talking about. We was thinking that he was talking about the high school coach.
I thought he was trying to throw shade at Coach Calvin when I saw it. Right.
That's what I thought too.
Thought that because it was old pictures of Krishan with this coach, and when he was saying that, oh, this is the first coach that was hard on you, and the first coach that I thought he was trying to throw shade to Coach Calvin. Then later on, I saw somebody post. I didn't see it on Chrisean post. I saw somebody else put a post saying Chrisean is showing love to her old coach because the post said I love you, coach, whatever the coach name was. So I wasn't sure if Chrisean posted that first and then Terrence said that, or he posted that first. I don't know how it went, but then later on is when I seen her snap talking about her playing football. And I was a little confused with it all, to be honest with you, because I'm like, how you doing football right now? You ain't do your fight yet. You still training and stuff for your fight. How you mixing that together? And what the coach said, what Coach Calvin think about that? Like you could get hurt playing that. So it was a lot of things going on in my head.
Me
Then
too.
it was a lot of questions, really. It was questions, not things, because I wasn't thinking negative. The only negative thing that I thought Terrence was throwing shade at Coach Calvin, but I wasn't thinking anything was going on between them. So that's why I said, like, when I seen that post, did anybody else see anything to that nature?
I
Like,
just sent
not,
it to you.
all right, let me see. Yeah,
And then
because
my thing is like you ain't been posting her for a minute or whatnot. You been singing praises to Tareen,
I
to to Tifa and all these other people. So why all of a sudden now you decided to you decided to post her, but it ain't even the fact that he decided to post her. It was more so of the fact like why you post that.
that looking like you
Cause
throwing
now all of a
shade.
sudden, right? Cause now all of a sudden, everybody trying to go around. They spinning narratives and stuff when don't nobody know like what's going on.
Exactly.
So it's like, why would you even do all of that?
Exactly.
I really would like to know what's really going on, but we're never gonna really know. You know what I mean? Only Chrisean really knows.
Yeah, so
And
why she getting along with her boxing coach? Why she getting along with her boxing coach? One, she had a good coach before Coach V, but he didn't play with her, and her boxing coach don't play with her. Next week, one of the Divas' first match, Coach V playing. Let them hands go. See, I don't know. I could barely see, but yeah, I don't know. Like one minute you want to support her, another minute y'all don't. That this is why I said, Chrisean, fuck family. Like let everybody go. And I know Angel, you said you had just came in, you wasn't here, but we was talking about Sean Davy Way video with him showing that Tareen went live and he went in her comments because he was like, yeah, because I was over there minding my business, just talking to Tareen. And he
mm,
texts Tareen, happy early birthday.
He
And
did, and
and
she pinned
Tareen,
it.
and she pinned it.
She pinned
And
it.
then he bragged about how um she was blocking people, and when people talked about was asking questions about Chrisean, is they getting along or whatever, she was ignoring it. But she pinned his thing. Oh, because she like him and she watch him.
so she's the mole.
Now I was just getting ready to say that. So when I
Mhm.
synced it, right, and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, because he did kept saying that he
Wait,
had ins
hold on.
okay.
S Roots, so whatever your name is, Q9Q with these letters, numbers at the end. What about Junior?
What about your kid?
And your mama probably looking malnutrition too, ho. Can somebody let me get
I
you.
got her out of her.
Okay.
These people act like they're so worried about Krishan Jesus, but they're not. If they're so worried about kids, why don't you actually go to a homeless shelter or a foster care place and help these kids who really need help. Stop
Mm-hmm.
fronting. They're just jealous.
Hey, Miss Fair, welcome to the stage, boo.
Hey,
Hey,
Scrubber.
What's up? What's up? I came up here because can't nobody see me in the chat, but PSA, I'm going live tonight. Hey, hey, hey.
at
At 9.
9:25, right?
Right, right, right.
Hey.
What's up, y'all? Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, I could have muted that. Dang. What's up, though? What's up, chat? What's up? I see a lot of people I ain't seen in the month of Sundays. Hey, strangers. I
Right?
see you.
Hey.
Right? That's what I said.
I
You a
see you.
stranger. You a stranger.
I see
Mm-hmm.
you.
Misfit, what
But
do you think about Chrisean playing football?
Oh, I'm here for it. I mean, because I know she loved the sport, and I was gonna talk about it
But
Yeah.
what
tonight
about
too.
what do you think about her doing it right now while before her boxing? She ain't play yet. You could get hurt playing football. And she ain't
right.
her boxing match ain't come yet.
Well, we right around the corner, and I see. I think that she's being knowledgeable of how she carry her body on the field because she know just how important this fight is, and I think the opportunity came, and she felt like she had to take it when she had to take it. I mean, that's just my POV.
Hmm.
Because I don't know when, like after this fight that she was having, I don't know if she was scheduling another fight or what was her intentions, how she was going to go about doing it. So I feel like she saw the door open and she felt like God opened the door, so she walked through it. So,
Yeah, but I think that she wasn't gonna fight right away from her. Like she just had a fight, so I mean, she about to have a fight. I don't think that 2 weeks from that she gonna have another fight. But
No.
I just think that because the football thing is May 1st, a couple of days after her fight. So that means she gotta train football, she gotta train boxing. Football, we know anything could happen. Somebody could tackle you, God forbid, and you fall and twist your ankle. I would have had to I would do training. Excuse let me I would do the practice of football with them because you're not going to get hurt practicing because you're practicing with your team, right? So your team is not going to injure you. My son was in football. They not going to injure you. But what I would not have done is the first game. I wouldn't do no I won't do no real work until my fight is finished because I wouldn't want no one to hurt me because they ain't gotta hurt you on purpose. Things happen just doing the sport. Same thing like basketball. You could be running down the bi- the court and go do a jump up, and you come down and twist your ankle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I think that she should wait for the for
Basically,
I feel,
after
well,
after the first fight, then go into training. That's just
so
me.
that
basically,
is
you
after the
feel
first
like
fight. Because this is why I see it. She already been training for boxing, and the boxing training and the stuff that she was doing while she was training for boxing is on the same lines of the stuff that she did when she was football training. So I feel like if she wasn't in condition, like her body was just, like she just needed the whole training season to train up for football, then yeah. But the fact that she already done put in some training with doing boxing, I feel like that she's in a place where she could tackle both. I mean, that's just my POV
Well,
because
I say they both the workout is the same because she's still gonna get the workout in with football, right? For boxing because she's running across the field. They gotta do workout before they start training, playing. The coaches make them work out, so I know she's still gonna get that type of workout in. But anyway, Angel, what you wanted to say?
and
You was
and
trying to.
also to add to that though, the position that she play is on her team to keep her protected too. So hopefully, they get it in and guard her the right way. Then she, I don't feel like she have no problems. I mean, that's just my POV.
I wonder what her contract says, like for ex Rumble. It must allow her to do other things. So
Right. I mean, and that's because I was thinking. Remember, she was doing surfing and stuff too. So I mean,
that was before X Rumble though.
hmm
Yeah, she wasn't
so
So
boxing with the surfing was real short term. She did that about 2 weeks, and then she went to Ryan, and then her whole mind changed from surfing.
because she
She
got
go
that's
back.
what I'm
jumped.
saying.
She
She
not in
if she.
Cali neither. If
Oh
she
yeah,
go
that
back
is
to
true too.
Cali,
That's true
if
too.
she go
Yeah.
back to Cali, I think surfing is just gonna be fun for her. Like she gonna do that on if she still got the surfboard. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't been in Cali. So but if she still got the surfboard and she got people around, like friends around her that while she's surfing is gonna watch the baby, I think surfing will just be fun. I don't think it's gonna be nothing serious. I think that'll just be a fun sport. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't got to be serious that she's doing. I think that one is just gonna be fun, being that she took this boxing so serious. You
Right,
understand?
and you got to think about it. Another thing, she thinking about the bigger picture and what's next at all times because she know, like she said, she getting out of the mud again. She don't want to ever have to go back to getting out the mud again. So I mean, I see the way she's trying to maneuver and do things. That's why I just pray for her, her health and her to be covered while she getting it in. Shoot. I'm here
Right.
for it though. Whatever she decides to do, I'm here for it. You know it.
Mhm.
Angel, what you think?
I mean, I just think that it's not really much that at the end of the day, Krishan gonna do what Krishan wanna do. So as far as like what I think, as far as what she should do, ain't gonna necessarily be what she wanna do.
Right.
So it's like I do feel like she should focus on maybe one task at hand, and then after that task is, completed or whatnot, then move to the next because both of those sports are very strenuous on the body. They contact sports. So, it really makes a difference, like it's a lot of wear and tear on your body and stuff like that. And, like she did get injured not too long ago when she was playing football in Cali.
And with
And
her
then,
knee.
she had that issue with her knee, like coming out of socket or whatnot at times. And, we just seen the video of her coach. I mean, of the guy stretching out that knee, doing exercises and whatnot with that knee to get that knee together or whatever for the fight or whatnot. I don't
Right.
know what Chrisean got going on, but I just pray that, God is ordering her steps and it's something that's in the right direction. But I do like the fact that football kept her focused and kept her mind, from
And that's what I
engaging in the bullshit, in the stuff that was going on the
right.
internet and stuff.
And that's what I said earlier, like her doing all of this stuff is helping keeping her mind
Mhm.
focused.
Hmm.
It's sidetracking her from the bullshit that's going on the internet. But
Mhm.
at the end of the day, me personally, I just don't think that football is the right thing to do when you're doing the
Boxing.
boxing.
Yeah.
Now, if you're gonna do boxing and not box for another 8 months from now, and then now, and you want to go ahead and do football on the spare time, then I'm cool with it, right? But when you mixing them both together, that's a kind
Yeah.
of tricky thing. Like because football, you can get hurt, and
Right.
then you working out for both. Because when one team is working out, you gotta be there with that team working out. When you gotta train for boxing, you gotta train. You don't want to overtire yourself when your fight come.
But this what I'm
Then
thinking. This what I'm thinking. All of that is true. So that's why I feel like, even though just because she's at the practice, that doesn't mean that she going hard. But all out because she does have a fight coming up. But she still have to be there to learn plays to at least know what to do, when to do, when it's time for her to do it. You feel me? Like we could be, you could be thinking that she out there, all in the midst of everything, but she probably just in the midst when she need to be in the midst and on the side when, for the most part. So I don't know. That's
Mhm.
just, I mean, and even if when they do the first game, she don't go, she don't play the first game. But the whole thing is she still have to be there to know what to do when it's time for her to do it.
Right.
Boxing is seasonal too, right? So it's not.
No, I think you box all year long. Is
I mean,
whenever
not boxing. I mean
I
football.
think football, yeah.
So maybe it's not as bad as we're thinking. Well, I just hope she doesn't train too much before the fight. That's all. That's the only
That
thing I'm worried about this
that
first fight.
that's what I'm saying. Thelma, yeah, we know she be running. She was doing track too, but track ain't nothing. That's that's like exercise to me. I don't look at that as doing nothing. She's doing that working out. They got her running the track, like, so she doing that regularly.
Right.
Right. And
But
then
you
she done
know her.
got. Oh, well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Miss Fit.
I know. I was just gonna say, and she done gotten. She's gotten stronger. Like her legs have gotten bigger. Those not
Yeah.
the same. That she's not the same built as she was when she did football before. Like she done
Her
put in
arms.
more work.
You see her
Her,
arms?
her arms, yes,
Woo!
yes. So like that's what I'm saying. Like it's a different Chrisean. It's a
She
whole
looks like
different
a little a
Brady.
Power Ranger.
Right. Without the pads.
Exactly.
But
But
Now,
I'm
I'm gonna
sure
see
my
her
that her
thing
later
foot.
on
is,
though.
I feel like this though, real talk. Now, there have been a lot of people that put a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot online for Krishan and her boxing. I just hope that she's taking all that into account and consideration and whatnot too.
Right.
I do know that she loves football and that's all fine and dandy and stuff like that. But when you commit to something, especially, after us seeing her sign that contract, like
Mm-hmm.
somebody said earlier, that could come off as a conflict of interest. And if that is the case, if something is really going on between her and Coach Calvin, I can definitely see her making the decision to commit to football too, being probably the reason that they might be having a disconnection and whatnot. That's if that's what is
I hope
going
not,
on.
though. I really hope that nothing is going on. I don't want
I
to hear
hope nothing is going on
nothing
either.
else is going on with her, because then it begins to look like she's the problem, right? So
Yeah,
I
because that's
hope,
exactly what people were saying.
right.
They
So
was
I
like
hope
typical
nothing is
Krishan,
going
here she go
on.
again.
He looked like he really loved her. He loved her kid. He took
Yeah.
into her. He poured into her. His wife loved her. And the other coaches had her back to the point they like, I want to fight Blueface. I want my son to fight. So I just hope that they just seeing shit that ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I
I
hope.
don't know. I'm just praying to God that ain't nothing really, going on between her and Coach
Yeah,
Calvin and stuff
I
like
hope
that
it ain't
too.
nothing.
But
They
I
seeing
don't
stuff.
know.
Yeah.
I just think that it was real messy for Terrence to dip his bald head, I'm trying not to curse, but I think that was real shady as hell, especially considering you ain't been posting your sister lately since after all of that stuff went down between her and Serene. So I feel like you need to keep the same energy. But then again, once again, there's her siblings, and the way how we feel about her siblings is not necessarily the way how she feel about her siblings.
Right.
But
Hold on.
I'm
Wait, hold
just
on.
saying,
Wait,
why
hold on,
would you?
Angel. Angel, hold
Okay.
on. Miss Sweetie, they said that they have an overflow room now. You could go there and buy tickets for the overflow. But if not, just watch it on. To me, the overflow room is not worth it. If y'all ask me, I will buy the pay-per-view and watch the pay-per-view, because that's all the overflow room is. You're gonna be watching her on screen. So if you're gonna watch her on screen, You could watch it in your home. You understand what I'm saying? The only difference with the overflow room is they're gonna have Tommy on. Tommy is gonna be in the overflow room hosting the overflow room. Y'all know Tommy
Mhm.
from Love and Hip Hop
Loving.
from Baddies.
Oh
She's
yeah.
gonna be hosting it. But so y'all be in a room with her. But me personally, I'm not gonna pay money to watch something on a screen that I'm watching the same thing in my home for less money.
I
It's
think people
$30.
probably I think people probably is gonna stream it like on Kick and Twitch and stuff, whatever. So if you don't buy it or if you don't go, I'm pretty sure somebody is gonna probably stream it. So that's
Mm-hmm.
what I'll be looking out for. But
What about you, Ange? You're gonna stream it?
yeah, on whoever's showing it.
No, I'm not streaming it. I'm gonna pay to watch it though.
Uh,
I wanted to go. I did want to
I
go.
do too.
Um,
but
getting anxiety now with too much crowds, and I don't want to be around a bunch of people that's hating on Chrisean and they there, and you don't know who you sitting next to. And while you rooting for her, you got the hater next to you rooting and saying nasty stuff. And that's how fights and stuff break out. And Lord, I pray that everybody is safe. Whoever in the audience and in the comments, if y'all go into the fight, I pray for everyone's safety. I pray that is a great turnout and y'all have a blast. But please, guys, if y'all go and y'all hear the haters saying negative stuff, tune it out. Tune it out. Don't go there fighting, getting locked up in another state and all that. Just act like y'all don't hear those people and enjoy the fight. You understand what I'm saying? Me, I don't like crowds no more. Like since the
Me neither.
pandemic, my anxiety is like it be high. I really don't like crowds, but I would have loved to been there to witness it in person, but this not gonna be, God willing, it's not gonna be her last fight. You know what I'm saying? She'll have many more. So Miss Sweet Key, maybe it wasn't God's plan for you to go this time, and you'll go to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when things don't work out how we want it, it be for a reason.
I don't
And
think there's gonna be that many haters there though.
that's how, hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's not. But you also got to remember, Chrisean supporters are not the only ones that's gonna be there.
No, I
The,
know, but I think there's
what's
gonna
the
be.
girl name that she's fighting? Her supporters is gonna be
Oh,
there.
that's true.
So,
That's true.
they are. That's what I'm saying. It's not just
Yeah.
the arena is not gonna be filled with only Chrisean
Easy.
supporters. She's fighting
Right.
somebody. So her supporters are also gonna be there. So you're gonna have the trash talking inside the audience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because those wrestlers are
And
trash talkers.
yeah, so I'm just saying, to my people in the audience, who anybody going in the comments, y'all don't let the trash talking trick y'all out of y'all spot. Pay them no mind. They say whatever, they say whatever. Don't y'all get out there and go get locked up. Y'all just enjoy the fight. Enjoy the arena with the entertainment that they're gonna have coming out, the other people that's fighting. Just enjoy yourselves. Just enjoy yourselves and pay all that. The same way Chrisean paying the dust on the internet and ain't just ain't and is not addressing it. Don't y'all go there and address it. And I say that because you watch football, you watch baseball, you watch all these other sports, and when they in their hometown and the other team lose, you see the fans fighting. They be thumping out there. And that's what I'm saying. Don't y'all get into that. Don't y'all do that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just go and have a good old time. And if you ain't going, pay for the pay-per-view and watch it on the pay-per-view and have your little drink and chips or whatever you do and watch the fight and enjoy it. And then we could come back and we could talk about it. And if you going in person, then y'all can come on back here and we get up on the stage and tell me y'all experience. Tell me what y'all was hearing in the crowd, what the whether they was saying good stuff, bad stuff. I want to talk about it. Tell me what y'all was, how the experience was, what y'all, where y'all went, ate at, what the hotel was like. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk about it.
I
But
know
yeah,
Henny's. I think Henny's going, and some of the other supporters said they're going.
yeah, it
So
is. I
and
seen a few people that I seen a lot of people that said
Misfit.
they was going. Yeah, Miss Fit is going. We always trying to go, but like I said, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I backed out last minute. Because I said my anxiety, like my
Mhm.
anxiety is like crazy sometimes. So and I never was like that before. I didn't care about crowds. It's just I
You
don't
know
like.
what else deterred me too? This whole airport situation. Because I'm
Right,
in Florida.
right,
Oh shoot.
right. See, I'm in New
¿Qué
York, so
pasó?
it ain't nothing to drive out there. I could rent a car and drive out there. Hell, I ain't even got to rent a car if I don't want to. I could jump on the Long Island Railroad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not far from Philly. So yeah, but Fit is definitely going. So we know we gonna hear what Fit got to say. What was her experience out there? I want to hear everybody's stories. I definitely do, and I hope that. Oh, she got dropped. Um, now Nat, if you want to come back up, the link was pinned. So hit the link and come back. I think you. I don't know what happened,
I'm
but
still here, but I'm driving, so well,
uh, oh, okay.
I'm on mute.
So yeah, so that's what we was talking about earlier, Angel, how this dude, was bragging like, oh, her sisters watch me because let me show y'all I was in her comments and I was talking to her and third, who pinned that comment? Did I pin that comment by mistake when I was blocking her? Now how the hell do I unpin that? Because I blocked her with that comment. I don't know how to unpin it. No, I don't know how to do that. Okay, I pinned the wrong thing. I thought I was pinning it up there. Let me go back and pin the stream. Angel.
I'm here. I'm just on mute.
Um
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I need to un I don't know how to I don't know how to get this pin one off. I don't know how it's up there.
I don't know how to do that one.
Me neither. Cause when I press the pin, it's telling me to replace the pin, but it replaced the StreamYard link. It didn't replace what she did, and I don't see that. Damn, if it left, it only said put the person in timeout. Go to channel activity, high user. Replace with pin is putting a different pin, but not up there. I don't know how to remove that. I don't know, but I blocked that person. That message that's pinned up there. That person is blocked and banned. So disregard that message, y'all. Y'all know I'm still learning my my YouTube. I'm still, learning. So I'm trying to figure it out.
My YouTube.
I gotta ask Bang on them when I talk to them how I removed that mistake because I don't know how I got up there. Now that you gotta mute the background.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so yeah, Angel, that's what we was talking about earlier. How he was bragging that Tareen watch him and the sisters watch him and that how he was in her chit chatting with her, minding his business and watching her block everybody and ignore messages. But when it came to him, she penned his comment.
She pans everybody comment. He ain't special. It ain't even got nothing to do with
Nah,
him like that.
nah. When that's a nigga that is trying to get your nephew removed from the home of your sister, he calling ACS playing it. You don't pin his comment. You block him.
That's true too.
You block him. So when you
She's
pinned
evil.
him, you knew what you was doing when you pinned him. You know what you was doing.
Of course she did. She's evil. She is so mad at Chrisean.
What? Let me see. What y'all said, Tessa post. Was it negative? Cause Tessa, her stuff, she be defending Krishan.
But then she come right out and say,
No,
she.
but when you read between the lines with her post, you know who she's talking about.
Well, why can't they just come out and say like we do? Leave her alone. You guys are wrong. Why can't they just do that?
I don't know. Tessa don't like to do it because Tessa keep getting in trouble with the law. So
Yeah, but that's not illegal to say y'all are wrong. This is your little sister. You know what I mean? She made a way for Tasiki and then all of y'all. Nobody would have known none of them if it was not for Krishan. They're so ungrateful.
oh, this the post where she put y'all don't have to send me anything about clowns. Krishan and baby Jesus is good. I got that's what she put. Now that could be
Thank
about
God for thank
that
God
could
for
be about
Tessa.
anybody.
Well, at least she said that they're good. You know what I mean? Like just any little thing is just it makes. I'm telling you, it makes their family look really bad. It does. The way
Hmm.
they're not sticking up for her and sticking up for the other one, who
Well,
clearly is
go ahead.
no, they're clearly not giving Krishan the credit. They're not giving her this. Of course, Tifa has talent. Yes, she has talent, but she had talent for years and nothing. And she really never made nothing of it. She was still in the strip clubs. She only became famous really, or because of Krishan, because she got on that show trying to beat up Krishan. You
Exactly.
know, so I mean, it's clear as day. But the people are so jealous; they don't want to give her the credit because she's the youngest. And,
Hmm.
that family's weird, like the way they think. I don't know. I kind of understand that because I'm the youngest of seven, but I got over that. I got over that crap. But I could see Krishan is still honoring them, because she's the youngest.
She definitely is, and I mean, I like I said, I wish she had my soul in her body, but she don't. She love her family, even when her family don't love her. When my family don't love me, it's fuck you forever. In my Cardi B, voice, when it's beef forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them. I don't care who you are. But like I always say, Chrisean has a forgiving heart, and it's just sad that she has a forgiving heart when her family. Hold on one second. Somebody talk for me. Give me a second.
Angie, you there? Not Angie. Angela?
Angel.
Oh, Angel.
Yeah,
Angel. Okay. So where you driving to, Angel?
I'm on my way home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so in about 5, 10 minutes, I'll be able to engage again. Just give me a second.
No, no problem.
Okay.
But anyway, I don't know. I'm I just wanted to say basically I'm very proud of Krishan. I just want her to stay focused though. That's the main thing. Stay focused and get to the bag. Yep. Boy, it is hard to keep things keep a conversation going by yourself.
Hello. I mean,
Hey.
I said hello. I'm sorry, y'all had to grab that phone call real quick.
Oh
But
no.
yeah. So what was I saying about Tessa? Right. That's what I was saying, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think that I don't care how much we fight and stuff. Like it's the griminess. No one else is supposed to come inside your circle. Y'all can fight all y'all want. Y'all can have disagreements all y'all want. That's what family do. But you're not supposed to let an outsider in that. Nobody's supposed to drag you. You could drag your sister, and you shouldn't be dragging your sister online. I'm talking about behind closed doors where nobody see it. Y'all want to drag each other, curse each other out, do whatever you do, call out each other's flaws. You do that behind the scene. But then you don't let an outsider. Me and you could just be arguing right now, calling each other all type of names. And we walk outside, and the hoe that you got, beef with run up on you. You and your sister supposed to jump her. Now you stand there and you watch your sister get beat up. Like that's not how it's supposed to go. But if you
Right.
could watch somebody drag your sister through the internet,
Yep,
yes,
I
T was
get
a
that.
big. If you could watch somebody drag your sister through the internet, then you are up too. And then
Yeah, and
y'all,
then
go ahead.
they're not only watching, they're adding to it.
Exactly.
They're talking against her too behind the scenes and in front of even online. Like China talked about bad about her. Chastity talked bad about her online. Shireen. I mean, that's horrible. And then you call yourself like such family orientated people, but that's not backstabbers.
Yeah, they're definitely not family oriented. They only rock with Krishan when Krishan is giving them money. When
Yep.
Krishan is buying their kids clothes. That is the only time they rock with her. Other than that, if Krishan say no, but my thing is why nobody
Hmm.
ever come out to nobody does this to Siki. Nobody does this.
They're scared of Tasiki.
I think she said 9 o'clock.
Who? Misfit?
Yeah. Now I was reading a comment, but I think she said 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I think they're afraid of Tasiki because she's such a good fighter.
Yeah, Thoma, that's how it be. Sisters is gonna fight, but you ain't supposed to let nobody come in your circle. When Carlissa was dragging her and talking about the baby again, I'm gonna say this again. Krishan is grown, right? So if you ain't want to come on the internet and defend your sister, why you ain't defend your I say your grandson? Why you ain't defend your nephew? Even Tareen never defend him, and he was with Tareen. He was never
I
with him. If
know.
anything, Tareen came on the internet and lied to give the people more things to talk about when she lied and said, "Oh yeah, he was walking and running around the house," and he wasn't. So what did that set people to do? What did that set the haters to do? Oh yeah, she over there lying on it. You know, got the baby. Now another reason to drag him. They're not dragging the mother. They dragging the baby.
Yep.
When nobody asks you to go online and say that. You ain't have to say that. You ain't had to say none of that. But what you should have said was come out and defend him. Ain't nobody gonna drag my niece and my nephew. Are you dumb? They ain't gonna
It's
even drag
really
my
weird.
child. I'm going to war for him.
I think it's money motivated.
Yeah.
Somebody
If
must be paying them.
it's only if she was giving money, then they would have had her back. But when they ain't giving her money, when she ain't giving up the money, nobody have their back. And yeah, you believe in God and all of that, but at some point, it's like, all
Mm-mm.
right, we gotta say, God, forgive me for what I'm about to do. But I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna pray to you. Finish as soon as I finish. And go on and do
Mhm.
what you gotta do. Go on and do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but they're really bad examples. They really, but I think like Sean, I think he's paying Tareen. I think he's paying other people too to get information like Chastity. You know, Chastity needs money. So there ain't no telling. But, I'm still, the bottom line is I'm still proud of Chrisean because she's doing great things. And she's got a new song she said she's doing Sunday at church.
Yeah,
So
she said she's
that's going to
performing
be,
and she's performing a new song. I don't know if it's
that's
her
really
song
good.
or if it's a song she did with somebody in the church. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but that's really good. Proud of her for doing that. And she's looking excellent.
Listen, she
I mean,
definitely be doing multiple things and I commend her for that. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
I definitely commend her because again, it keeps her mind off of the BS that's going on around her. So,
you remember, yeah.
God, no, God.
Do you remember when she said something about that book? Someone
Hmm?
gave her that book. I wonder who gave her that book.
She don't want to say, but I guess it was a little special. Somebody,
I
you know, and
know.
if it was, you know what? It ain't necessarily got to be meaning that she's dealing with a person. It could be a special friend, but
I
because
know, but
people take everything and run with it, it's
hmm
best that she kept it just how she kept it. I wish
oh
I could
yeah,
tell y'all, but I'm not. But remember that book that I said I was reading when I was in prison, when I was locked up? A special somebody got that book for me, and that's it.
yeah, that's it. But I know she's got to have somebody. I hope she has somebody special because I just don't want her back with that idiot. I just that's the bottom line for me. So if she does have somebody special, that would be amazing. That would be so amazing because then that would seal the deal. Although I think all his antics are sealing the deal, but you never know when you're in love and young. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, love make you do dumb things. I would just, me personally, would hope her seeing him with all of these men. But again, we got to be real to ourselves that when she was with him, did I say with all these men? Did
Men,
I say it? Just
yeah,
I
you
didn't mean
said
to
the
say
truth.
that. I didn't really mean to say that. Like it just replayed back in my head. Like, wait, did I just say that? To
Hmm
see him with all these females, right? But we got to be real to ourselves. I said this the other day. He was doing this when he was with her. She knew that. She was just the one that when he stepped out, she stepped out with him. She went the other way, he went the other way. And when they came back together, they came back together. Is why she always said we was we he was never my man. I wasn't his girlfriend. But they never put it to the front and let us see him with all these women. We just
hmm
assumed, or if somebody came out and wanted a little clout, they'll say it, right? Now that they're not together and she's not around, he don't have no content. So the women gotta be out there in the forefront in order to make his content. So
Yeah,
that's why they out there. So now that it's out there and the world see it, I hope that now, yeah, you was doing it already, but now that it's out there, I hope that it makes her feel like she's gonna look crazy, and that alone will make her say, "No, I'm not messing with you." Not to mention, The number one thing that should make her not want to mess with him is health reasons. I don't
Right.
know what you got. I don't know who got what.
He's got
And I don't need
something.
you bringing none of that to me. Exactly, because he was Googling it. So
Hmm.
therefore, I don't want you bringing none of that to me. So hopefully that will make her just not want to mess with him. But I'm gonna always say this, and I'm gonna keep it always real, cause there's nothing to sugarcoat. She love him. She still love him. But
Hmm.
the best thing for her is not being in Cali, because when you don't see a person for a long time and you're not around them, the longer you away from them, the more you start to despise them. And at some point, he ain't gonna be able to touch her when he see her in person. It'll strictly be about, listen, Blue, you want this baby or not? You want to spend a weekend? You want to spend a day? But don't touch me. It's gonna
Uh-uh.
be strictly about baby Chrisean.
I would
Nothing
never trust him with that baby. I would never
No, but
trust
I'm
him.
I'm just saying that
Yeah.
I'm just speaking on the love with him. That
Yeah.
the longer she stay away, the more she'll despise, and when the conversations that'll be had, if she see him a person, will strictly be about his kid. That's it. Because at the end of the day, no matter what he say, that's still his son. That's still his
Mm.
son. So I always have to say that. I know everybody want her to just leave him alone altogether, but they still got a kid together. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So the
Mhm.
only way she'll leave him alone altogether is if she in her mind fully say, God, I'm a single parent. Help me through this journey of being a single parent. It ain't gonna be an easy road. Help guide me and give me the strength. And
She's
that
going
that
through the
is
hardest times now.
right. But what I'm saying is that is when you know that she has completely signed off and accept
Hmm.
being a single parent. It is no more running back to Blue. Not as far as even him trying to be in his child life. She would just block him altogether. And some of us, I'm a single mom. And that's something I had to do. I wasn't gonna beg my son father to be in his life. And my son father is his twin. My son father lived 15 minutes away from him walking.
Hmm. But she can
But
get. She'll get married. I think she's gonna get married, and she'll just have. He'll just have a stepfather. That's all.
listen, whatever God got in plan for her is gonna happen. I don't know what her life is mapped out to be. You
Hmm.
know, everybody want to get married and have a beautiful life, but today's age, a lot of people not getting married. Maybe she won't get married. It'll be nice to have a family. Maybe she just might get with some. I told y'all this the other day. I don't want her with a celebrity. I would love to see her with a regular dude with a 9 to 5, maybe making 6 figures, not a broke dude, maybe making 6 figures, that he can take care of himself and he could take care of her if needed. He
From
ain't
the
the one
church.
out there with his hand out. She making her money doing boss moves and he making his money being boss move, but he a regular juggler dude. You know what
Like
I'm saying?
somebody from her church or something.
Yes, just anybody regular. I would just like
Mhm.
to see her in a regular relationship, living a regular life, making her money and just being happy. Because anybody that's famous is always going to use a reason to drag and drag. No, just let her be somebody who ain't on the internet, and you ain't, no matter if she take a picture with him, you'll never find him on the internet because he ain't on the internet. I want somebody like, I would love to see somebody with her like that. But just because I say it, I would like to see that, don't mean that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But everybody would like to see her married and have a good relationship. But what people got to stop doing too is every time they see her next to a dude, stop matching her with him. Like, stop
Hmm.
matching with him, because at the end of the day, y'all begin to make her look like she a hoe. That y'all pitting her with every single guy. Like, why she can't be friends with somebody? Why it can't be a church member? Why it can't be somebody that they just doing boxing and working out together? Soon as, oh, he hugged her. Oh, they gotta be an item. Like, come on. Like, sometimes I be feeling like everybody delusional when they doing that. You gotta stop. Gotta stop. Whatever is gonna be for her is gonna be when the time is right for her. Just like with us. If we ain't in a relationship, when the time is right, it's gonna happen, right? That's how things, that's just how life is. But that just it kind of like irks me. And that comes from with Chrisean supporters. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all know I keep it a buck with y'all. That really irks me that every time Chrisean is in a video or a picture with somebody, everybody start pitting them with her. Oh, she must be messing with him. That's such and such. He boxed. Oh, and that's such and such. Come on, stop
Or
doing
they
it.
start following him, following
Yeah,
them,
start running to follow the person. Like, y'all gotta stop doing that.
and then going to Chat GPT making a wedding announcement.
Yeah,
Insane
like it'd be
yourself, like
crazy. Like, y'all don't know if that individual have a baby mama he living with. You don't know if he married.
hmm
Y'all don't know nothing, but y'all just start pitting her with all these guys. That should be sickening at some time. And I'll be like, y'all gotta stop doing that.
Then they be
That
getting in. Then they be following the baby mamas and the girlfriend, ex girlfriends of the dudes, and
yeah,
then be all in they chats, going back and forth and stuff, egging stuff on even more.
yeah. That should be crazy. I'll be like, what are y'all doing? Did she come out and say this is somebody she dealing with? Like,
They
God,
still
y'all
keep
be
talking
moving.
about she with Bino.
And she unfollowed him. And Lord
I
knows I
hated
hope.
when he did that Maybach thing when he got with that Maybach truck.
All right, Wayna, have a good night, all right?
People swore up and down like, oh yeah, he got her back. I'm like, y'all shouldn't even be doing that because now the haters be like, yeah, y'all so delusional. Yeah, we told y'all there was a rental and
I
this, this, and this
saying
and that.
it. It was a that definitely was a rental. You gotta listen
Yeah.
how he said it in the interview. And that's what I be saying. Like, people don't listen to comprehend sometimes. You gotta listen.
hmm
You gotta listen.
He bought her a Maybach. He bought her a Maybach. I'm like, Lord Jesus. I'm like, God truly don't believe it, right?
He rent that for her to get around while she was out there.
And that's why I tried to tell some people.
But hey, everybody, they see things how they want to see it. You can't tell somebody how they heard it. You know what I'm saying? I know how I heard how
hmm
she said it. Cause the problem was because everybody heard her say ship the car. But she said that when he asked, "Hey, did you drive the car to?" I mean, she said, "What?" She said that's mad far to be driving out here. That's a long ass ride. I would have had to ship the car. Once she said that, she ain't say I shipped it. She said I would have
Right.
to ship it. That right there lets you know that that car is not bought. It was rented.
hmm
But people don't be listening to comprehend sometimes. They just go with what they heard real quick. Oh, she said this. Let me go with that. No, no. I don't think Bino got a Maybach of his own, let alone going to buy somebody else one.
Especially that's not his baby mama.
Ain't even his woman. He ain't even with her. Hey, Miss TR. They ain't even together.
Mm-mm.
Like, come on. The gesture was cute. Here, you getting around. Like, I'll say it again. I still don't like that the gesture came from him. However, it
Exactly.
did, and it is what it is at this point. But come on. She accepts his apology. That's it. He wasn't buying her a car. He probably would have bought her an outfit, but he ain't buying her no damn car.
Right,
And
because I didn't even see where he bought his own baby mama for, and it was his son's birthday.
right. Right. Like, the people be delusional in their own minds, you know?
They always like, oh, I hope they get married. I hope they this. Do y'all forget what Bino did?
Yeah, she
Like,
definitely do, Erica. Definitely have a forgiving heart. I keep saying that all the time. If she had if she had my heart in her, my soul, no, I ain't gonna say my heart, I'm gonna say my soul. Because my heart, I'm a very loving person. I'm a very giving person. Like, if y'all knew me in real life, I do a lot of stuff, y'all. Like, I haven't done it in a while. The pandemic has stopped and me from doing stuff, so I didn't do it in a while. Just never got back into it. But every year I used to do a back to school giveaway, give away 150 book bags, full of stuff, full of school supplies for all ages, from kindergarten up into high school. You know, I used to go out there and do 100 giveaways to homeless people. I would get my son and his friends and my friends, and we would go walk through the whole. If you from New York, you know New York, Times Square, 34th Street, all in that area is a bunch of homeless people. We will feed 100 homeless people walking up and down the whole area, just feeding them, and we wouldn't go back home until we gave away every bag. You know, so I do have a good loving heart. You know what I'm saying? If I see a homeless person on the floor, I'll go buy something to eat, and I'll just bring food out and give it to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't give them money, but I do that. So I don't want to say I wish she had my heart, because my heart is just as pure as hers. But I wish she had my spirit, my soul. Because when I cut you off, I cut you off, and I don't care about talking to you ever again. Like, and that's me. And I will cut family off too. If you cross me in a way that her family is crossing her, you will never be my family again. And that's just how it would be. I don't care how much I'm looking for love. I wouldn't want your love, because their love is dangerous love. And let's be very clear. Her love, the family love that they have in her family, is dangerous love. I would never want that love. Yeah, all every last one to be getting cut off. Every time you cross me, you done, you done, you done, you done. Because them females, Chastity, Tasiki, Tareen, dangerous, dangerous. And Terrence, he just following wherever he could keep his head. He ain't trying to get kicked out. So whether he feel Tareen is wrong or not, he got to stick beside her because he need that couch to sleep on. So he ain't trying to get kicked out. So you know, if Tareen gonna rock with her, he gonna rock with her. If Tareen ain't gonna rock with her, he ain't gonna rock with her. He gonna go wherever the boat rock, so he can have a place to sleep. But they all nasty, all nasty. I wouldn't even forgive them from a distance. I wouldn't even love them from a distance. I just straight cut you off. And I'm really like that in real life, y'all. Like, I ain't just saying that on here. I'm really like that in real life. I would really cut you off and never talk to you again. Don't care who you are. You could have been my best friend. And if you cross me in a way that is not a way that can never be forgave, you're done. It's like I never knew you again. I ever knew you. I don't gotta even fight you. I don't gotta fight you. I just cut you off. Just cut you off. And if me and you have a fight, oh, you done. Ain't no coming back from that after the fight. Ain't no coming back. And you got people that throw blows and then next week they cool again. Nah, once we throw blows, whether you beat me or I beat you, we ain't never talking again. So y'all see, like, I really cut people off. I'm really like that in real life. That's why when I watch Chrisean and I say all of these things that I wish she was like this, it's because I'm really like that. But I can't expect everybody to be like me. You know what I'm saying? I can't expect that. I can't take her heart away from her. I can't take that she want a family. Like, and it's sad you have a big family and it's like you have no family. You know what I'm saying? So I understand her and I don't, all in the same token, if that makes sense to y'all. Understand her and don't. I understand why she's doing it, and then I don't understand why she don't just cut them off all in the same way. I could see it both ways. That's why I tell y'all I don't look into nothing biased. I could go straight down the middle, nothing biased about me. So I get it. I get it on both ends with her. Yeah. So Juana, you good? Go ahead. Go relax. Feel better. We about to I'm about to end a live in a minute anyway. Um because Fit is gonna go live. And when she go live, everybody can head over there to Fit. I think the live I'm pretty much finished. I said what I said.
She
So I
said
think
what she said.
yeah, I said what I said. So
Look, you should have did that in any voice. I said what I said.
yeah, but yeah, y'all, but y'all know it's always good doing a live and having y'all come in and support me. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. If you did not hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you didn't subscribe, please subscribe. Don't just come in and listen. Subscribe. Come back and listen on the next live. Subscribe. Get the notifications on my replay game on Yahweh and hit the like button. If you didn't subscribe so that way you get the notifications again on a replay that y'all know and you get to watch it. And I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That don't cost nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's free to hit the subscribe button, so help me get to 1,000 subscribers, y'all. And hit the like button. Y'all doing me a favor. That's a gift by subscribing and hitting the like button for me. Um, and again, I say this: my channel ain't nothing without y'all. Y'all help my channel grow. Cause without y'all, I ain't here. I ain't talking to myself. So I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all that every day. I appreciate. Love y'all. I love that y'all interact in the comments. I love that I don't have that many. We don't have to block a whole bunch of people. You block one or two here and there, but for the most part, it's definitely all love in the chat, and I love that for us. You know what I'm saying? I love that for us. I love everybody that comes up on the stage and interact and give they spill. And I love y'all, even though y'all punks and don't want to come up in the chat. So y'all just gonna be my punks. You understand? Y'all gonna be my punks. But yeah, so on that note, Angel, thank you for coming up.
You're welcome.
Um Nanette, if you still in the chat, thank you for coming up. I appreciate. Did anybody else come up? Miss Fit.
Uh,
Thanks, Miss Fit, for blessing my stage coming. So on that note, once again, replay game. People in the chat, if you did not hit the like button, please hit the like button on your way out. On your way in, replay gang. If you didn't, hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button on your way out. On your way in, hit the subscribe button, replay gang. And everybody, Miss Fit is gonna go live in a minute. I guess in 10 minutes. I think she said 9 o'clock. I'm not mistaken. Whether it's 9 or 9:30, just put your notifications on for her and head on over there. If I don't fall asleep, I'm gonna join her live as well. So on that note, everybody have a blessed Friday night. Be safe if you're going out. If you just staying home, I hope you relax, enjoy. Hope you have a great weekend. And on that note, good night, everybody. Love is love.